See, if you're going to control perception, thus control behavior, then you have to control information, which forms the perception, which dictates the behavior. This is where all the censorship is coming from. It's to shut out other explanations and other possibilities which might produce different perceptions of possibility and self-identity. You don't want that. You want to control the information, so you control the perception, so you control the behavior. And what they've had to do is all the censorship, and in Britain now it's ridiculous. They're getting arrested for memes, and memes that they've or posts that they've taken down within an hour or whatever, and they've realised, oh no, it wasn't right, I'll take it down. They've still gone to jail because this is about intimidating people into self-censorship. And it's worked. I can see, you scan social media, you can see that with a lot of people it's worked. But this AI is to take that perception control to a completely different level, whereby they don't need to manipulate information anymore, because your perceptions will come direct from artificial intelligence. When you, like I say, when you come into the world, you go through a human life, you're bombarded with, whether it's the education system, whether it's your parents before that who have been through the same education system, whether it's the global media, whatever, they're bombarding you with information of a very limited nature. They're bombarding you with a certain perception of reality through the information you receive, that is persuading you that you're either just a cosmic accident, or you're subject to some judgmental God, and basically that's the choice that people are given. And if you fall for that, then you are in this world and you are of it. For instance, in the world that we've moved into, self-identity is now down to the fine detail of your sexuality. It's like the BBC apparently has produced 100 different genders. Right, so who are you? Well, I'm a this, that, and the other. LGBT, whatever, the letters get longer and longer. No, that's your experience currently. What you are is consciousness, and it's that veil of forgetfulness that's been put over human awareness to such an extent that holds us in the perceptual box, because the whole conspiracy to enslave humanity, which is getting more and more bloody obvious, is about controlling perception. Control perception, you control behavior. So, people say, what are the solutions? And I've never really been interested in solutions, to be honest, because solutions tend to produce more problems, which demand more solutions. And then from about 95, 96, it went into beyond that, in the hidden, which is almost everything to human sight, of course, visible light, in the astral, as I would say, the lower levels of the astral dimension, is a non-human force that's manipulating human society via this network of secret societies. And then you go on from that, and from just after the turn of the millennium, I just you just know something. I just knew that this was a simulation. This was like the equivalent of a massively advanced virtual reality game, and that the human body is basically a headset. But if the headset is actually the human body, which is constantly decoding this simulation, which I say is like, it's not a construct, it's like a Wi-Fi field. It's encoded information in like a Wi-Fi field, and we are interacting with it. So it's massively affecting our perceptions, but we're also, if you like, posting on this field our perceptions, and by that means we can change the field. But overwhelmingly, of course, the field, the simulation, impacts the other way on human perception. So what the body is doing is constantly decoding that. So if you look at even mainstream science and how the five senses work, the five senses tap into frequency wave field information. That's the simulation information field. They turn it into electrical information, they communicate it to the brain, and the brain then decodes that into a sense of reality. What I say is a digital holographic illusory physical reality that we experience as external to us. And I grant you, that's what it looks like and feels like, but actually it's all going on in here. And one of the great things about the world that we're in, there are many bad things about it in terms of technology, but one of the good things is that we now have the analogies through which we can explain what we're trying to get across in a way that people can understand, because they're interacting with the technological version of it. For me, what's happening is that the technological explosion and AI and computerization is actually a technological mirror. It's technologically mimicking the reality that we are experiencing and how we're experiencing it. So if there was Wi-Fi in this room, there's not, but if there was, then where is it? You know, you look around, you're not aware of it, you can't see it, because it's operating outside the ridiculous frequency band limits of visible light. But you get a computer and it will tap in to that Wi-Fi field and it will decode it into what we see on the screen. So people think the internet is videos and graphics and words and what have you on the screen. Well, yes, it is, but only on the screen. Everywhere else, it's in a completely different form of information. It's a Wi-Fi field or it's electronic circuits. And if you think about it, I'm looking at the screen now and I'm observing it. But where it's all happening is not here. It's happening inside the computer. The computer inside the computer is decoding the Wi-Fi field, or it would be if there's one here, into what I see on the screen in a completely different form. And it's the same principle in the way that we are decoding this simulated reality into what appears to be an external reality, but actually isn't. And of course, when you come into the world, you come in with a body. Let's say you come in with a headset, and that is delivering to you from the start the information from the simulation. It's delivering this small band of frequency that gives you the illusion of the world you're experiencing, which is not actually what we're experiencing. And everyone you come into contact with has a headset on because they've got a body. So your parents have got when you come out of the womb, they've got a headset on. You go to school, teachers have headsets on, your mates have headsets on, the newsreaders have headsets on, professors at university have headsets on, all your peers in the world of work have headsets on. And so they're all decoding the same basic reality, believing it to be real. And you go from womb to tomb being delivered that version of reality through information which we are decoding. And then the body ceases to function. And that's when people have near-death experiences, and it's when people, quote, die, when the body dies. So when you have all these, and I've read and watched so many of these accounts, unbelievable numbers now over the years, of near-death experiences with very, very common stories. And they talk about experiencing a completely different reality at the point of death. Why is that? It's because the body ceases to function. Your headsets cease to function. It ceases to deliver you to your consciousness, that focus of attention that it creates. It ceased to deliver you that sense of reality of the human world. And so you're released from that. It's not delivering it to you anymore. And now you are aware of a very different reality, which the astral reality that interpenetrates this one. And so awakening is awakening beyond that human program, where you kind of see what the game is, and you start to see that what you perceive to be the world and reality is not like that at all. That's what this expansion of consciousness does.